country.
Amen.
It's a beautiful, chilly day.
Yes, and we hope you've had a wonderful Thanksgiving dinner and a wonderful Thanksgiving day. And we've got so much to be thankful for, and we've just got a great crowd of people
Jim,
here.
I saw that when our names came on, Jim and Tammy, they showed the turkey first and then the camel. I wondered which one you were.
I don't know. Which one do you want to be?
I wondered if they were trying to say something.
You want to be the
I'll be the camel.
Well, we just got oodles of people here, thousands of people at Heritage USA right now, and many of them are here around the lake with us. And it's just a lovely day here in the Carolinas. We wish you could be here. And this is our annual telethon time. And we're just thanking the Lord for you, that you've been with us all these years, many of you. And we're thanking God for you that are going to be joining with us. We have visiting Heritage USA, Marla Gibbs is back with us today. And you remember her as Florence on the Jeffersons.
Yes.
And, of course, now starring as Mary Jenkins on 227. And just oodles of people. Our staff's all over the place here. We've got them on horseback. We have people up in the farm. And so we're going to let you see the farm here at Farmland USA. But if you haven't made your pledge yet or renewed your pledge yet, you need to go to your telephone right now and call us and get things started with a big bang today, okay? And if you have not made your pledge, some of you have watched PTL and you've never pledged before. Your gift of $15 a month is what keeps this ministry on the air.
And you know, Jim, the thing that we need to make sure that we keep saying over and emphasize over and over is the fact that everyone has to start new this time. I mean, you know, every partner to get the new partner card must call in. Whether you've been a partner for years and years, you need to call in again and just let us know that you're going to continue, and so we can send you your new partner card.
Well, Tammy, this blue card is going to turn red.
It will, yes.
So everyone will know. In fact, he'll have the data. You can see, in fact, it's back in there, back behind the name 1987. And we want you to be a current partner. And if you call, we have a special gift for you that we're going to mail out to you next week. Next year. But this is a great thing for you to read through. Instead of a devotional for 1987, we have the PTL one-year Bible, a brand new gift item that we want to give to you just for making your pledge or renewing your pledge. Tammy, I think this is the best Bible we've ever put together.
It really is, Jim, because a lot of times when you go down and sit to read your Bible, and you might start with the Old Testament or something, and you're getting all of this somebody begat, somebody begat, somebody begat, somebody. Well, that's not exactly a wonderful devotion.
Well, that could be a rough day, right?
Yeah, this gives you a little of that, a little of the Psalms, a little, it gives you a nice variety.
Well, for instance, here, Tammy, on my birthday, January 2nd, you have a part of Genesis, and then on the next page you have some of Matthew, chapter 2, and then you have Psalms 2, and let's turn the page and see where the proverb is. Then you have Proverbs chapter 1.
Yeah. You know, Jim, there are sometimes when you go to read the Bible, you'll read the Bible and you'll be getting all how bad you are, you know, and you'll be getting all those kind of scriptures, and sometimes you need some joy scriptures too.
Yes.
And so this is a wonderful mixture of everything.
A lot of families are telling me that they're going to use this book as their devotional for 1987.
That would be wonderful.
Instead of having some devotional guide written by someone else, you have God's book as your devotional guide, and it's something the kids will like because it's the Living Bible.
Yes.
And
Easy
it's
to understand.
You know, I like the Living Bible.
Oh, my.
It's simple, and even the weights and measures and the dollars, the things that like a talent of gold, well, instead of that, they put $280,000 or whatever it is. You know, it's written right out, so even the kids will know and enjoy the Word of the Lord. This is the greatest thing. Everyone says, I want to read the Bible through. Well, you can read the Bible through in 1 year, date by date. All you have to do is just see, there's May 21st, and it's all right there. You don't have to skip back and forth.
Right.
It's all written out for you, and 10 minutes a day in 1 year, you'll have read. You know, you could do this as you have dessert after dinner each evening, or for the breakfast time, if your family's together at that time.
And you know, not
10 minutes a day.
Jenny, reading the Bible will change your life. You know, we wouldn't starve our bodies from food. If we went without food for 10 weeks, you know, we would be very sick and possibly dead. And we wouldn't starve our bodies. So why do we starve our spiritual bodies time and time and time again? Some people will go for months without once ever picking up the Bible, or the only time they ever pick it up is to go to church. And so this will renew you in the Lord. It will give you new strength. It will give you new joy if you will begin devotions every single day.
And we'll send you the partner card. Tim, why don't you sing us a song? We ought to start out with a song. You got a good one for us today. And let me send you the partner card, your new card. If you're renewing your pledge, you'll get your new card for 1987, the bright red partner card. You'll want to have this. It is something so special because you get 10% discount at Heritage USA. All lifetime members also should be PTL Club partners. And when you go to the stores, when you go to here at Heritage USA, you eat, you want to stay longer, you get a 10% discount when you have the PTL partner card. So please, stand with us today. Help us with the girls' home. Help us with Kevin's house. Help us with Fort Hope. Help us with 24 hours a day of Christian television. Call us right now. 1-704-554-6000. In Canada, 1-416-252-5981. Go to your telephone. Do it right now. As Tammy Faye sings, we've got the power. And together, we've got the power.
Yes, and we've got the power to keep Christian television on the air, or we've got the power to close it down.
That's right.
I mean, the power is in the hands of the people.
Well, you know, you and I couldn't do this by ourselves.
There's no way.
We couldn't have started this by ourselves.
No, we could not have.
And we've got to have the help of the people.
And when the people write in and when they call in, that is their power at work, saying we're going to keep Christian television on the air.
All right, call us right now as Tammy sings.
Give me your hand and let's agree together that all of our enemies of the gospel will crumble at our feet. For whatever we bind on earth shall be bound in heaven. In the name of Jesus, Satan has to flee. We've got the power. It's in the name of Jesus. We've got the
you close. We have people all over this farmland today. They're streaming down over by Kevin's house, down the mountainside over there, and walking on the sidewalks all around and getting one of the first glimpses here of Farmland USA. Everywhere you look, you see people, and we're having a peeking tour, I called it, of Kevin's house today. You get to peek in the windows of the house. We couldn't allow everybody in the house, and Kevin and his family said, oh, come on, and let everybody walk on the porches today. So we're going to let everybody peek in the windows to see inside of Kevin's house. People just want to get in there, so they're having a peeking tour. And then we have the room at the bunkhouses is open today. We have almost completed bunkhouse number 1. Bunkhouse number 2 is going up, and we're going to be building more. So we're so excited of what's happening here. We opened the 1100 Club just a few days ago, and it is going faster than anything I have ever seen. It is just tremendous. And the reports are coming in from all over the nation. Telling the phones are actually ringing 24 hours a day. You know, I thought the lifetime partners went fast in the Towers and the Grand, and then the Heritage Club, the Heritage Farm Club here, was gone in a few weeks. And it looks like this 1100 Club will be the fastest club to disappear of anything we've ever had.
It really should be, because it has so many more opportunities in it, you know.
Yes.
It's different exciting things that you can do in the 1100 Club.
Well, we have our operators stationed in a room here at Heritage USA, and they're taking calls right now, and the reports are coming in. And let's go to Sam Johnson right now. Sam Johnson over at the barn. Where are you, Sam?
I'm right here, Jim, sitting on top of Misty. This is Tammy Sue's horse.
Oh, yeah.
A lovely horse she is.
A nice horse.
A nice horse. And we're getting fantastic reports. Let me give you one of the 1100 Club from Asheville, North Carolina. Another one from Rochester, New York. Another one from Raleigh, North Carolina. Another one from Grover City, California. Another one from St. Clair, Missouri. Another one from Franklinville, New York. Another from Chino, California. These are all 1100 Clubs, Jim. These people are believing in what you're doing, and they're saying, we want a part of our heritage. We want to come to Heritage USA and Farmland USA. And they're calling in, and we want you to keep on calling.
All right, thank you, Sam. It is really happening. The phones are jammed with people responding to this appeal to join the 1100 Club. Now, one of the things we desperately need you is join the PTL Club, because without the PTL Club, Tammy and Jim can't come on the air. We can't continue to do all this. We must have that $15 a month pledge from many, many people. That's why some of you have never, ever given before. I just hope that you will call and pledge that $15 a month, or renew your $15 a month pledge if you're already a PTL Club partner, that we can count on you for 1987. But as we're going along, it just seems like people are also saying, Jim, we want to be a part of this new 1100 Club before it's all gone. And remember, the 1100 Club is the most, it's the broadest club we've ever offered, and the last of the really great. In fact, Brother Derrick feels like this could possibly be the very last lifetime membership drive that we'll ever be able to offer. You'll be able to stay here for 4 days and 3 nights every year, the rest of your life, at beautiful Heritage. And this lodging is all over here in the beautiful countryside part of Heritage USA. What a marvelous place to have a vacation. And it's really not very far from the water park and the Heritage Grand, and just a few hundred feet away from the beautiful Crystal Palace Ministry Center. That beautiful Ministry Center will be built here at Heritage USA, just across the parking lot from the great farmland area. So you're going to be right in the middle of things. And everyone who's a member of the 1100 Club, you have your own clubhouse right here. Your clubhouse, we call it the Heritage Grand Mansion. It's the 1100 Club clubhouse. In these lower rooms, you have your own club rooms, beautiful living rooms with great room fireplaces in them, and your own tea room or little eating place there, a wonderful tea room. And then you have sleeping rooms upstairs there. Whoops. You have sleeping rooms upstairs. A little breeze just came off the lake. Paul, just grab that back there, will you? You have sleeping rooms upstairs, beautiful, beautiful guest room. So that beautiful Heritage Grand Mansion is your clubhouse here at Heritage USA when you join the 1100 Club. And also, we're beginning construction in just a few days on the Country Inn farmhouses. These beautiful farmhouses has 30 rooms each in them, and they're old-fashioned country charm, beautiful, with 2 double beds in each room. The most sought-after combinations we have at Heritage USA, and it'll be beautiful wainscoting, wood paneling, and in wallpapers, beautiful country wallpapers. Beautiful, beautiful place. You just don't want to miss this one. And so when you come here as a 1100 Club member, you get to stay absolutely free for you and your party. Now, this room sleeps up to 4. The Heritage Grand Mansion sleeps up to 4. And then if you say, well, I want to bring the grandkids or our kids, or we have neighbors we want to bring, we have the bunkhouse here, which we're opening up today. And the bunkhouse sleeps up to 6 people. So in your bunkhouse, you can sleep 6 people, as I said, in the 1100 Club membership. So when you come here, you have your choice. You can choose the bunkhouse accommodations for 6. You may choose the Heritage Grand Mansion, which is a beautiful place for you and your loved ones there to sleep up to 4. Or you may choose the Country Inn. I just think a lot of people are going to enjoy these country inns. And then we have a 4th choice, the brand new Country Club Camping. You have your own, not Victorian, more Southern style mansion clubhouse with special bathhouses, with private cubicles for bathing, and you have a commode and a sink and a shower, all in a private cubicle for each person. A privacy cubicle, they call it. Something new in camping. Something great for you at Heritage USA. Paved sites, brick pavers, beautiful sites, beautiful landscape sites. Your own whirlpools there, a whirlpool set up there in swimming pool at the 1100 Club Camping, Country Club Camping. And you have all of these benefits. And by the way, your Country Club Camping is exclusively in the 1100 Club Camping for only 1100 Club members. Unless it's empty one night, then we'll let other people go in. But the 1100 Club people get to use the 1100 Club campsite 100%. Not only do you receive all of these benefits, but also on top of this, you receive activities, tremendous activities at Heritage USA and at Farmland USA. Tammy, I think we've got the best activity plan. This is the most exciting thing we've ever offered to anybody, to our partners, ever, and it is going fast. Let's check with Vi's Vito and see what's happening over at the petting zoo right now. Vi, are you...
My favorite places.
It's no wonder. These animals are so cute. There's deer and the goats, and the horses are so gentle, and this little donkey with the bangs is the cutest thing I've ever seen. It is so wonderful. I believe that this is, if there was nothing else but the bunkhouses and the petting zoo, it would be worth the 1100 Club. But with everything else, this is the best deal going. It is fabulous. These animals, I've just been feeding them out of hand, and they are all so tame and wonderful that any child would be in heaven just to come here and be with the animals. And the little goats. Oh. Now, we have some pledges here, too, from Canyon City, Colorado, Bronx, New York, the 1100 Club, Southport, North Carolina. For $1,100, you get to come and look at all of these animals. And on the corner up here is a real buffalo.
All right, thank you, Vi.
You're welcome.
All right, we have so many things here that are involved in the 1100 Club. You have Heritage Island this time, and when you and your family come here, you get to use Heritage Island free all the time you're here. In fact, each member of your party staying in your camper or staying in one of the facilities here, you will have a special card issued so they can easily go to these different events.
You know, Jim, and the Heritage Island really saves you a lot of money. If you have 3 or 4 children,
yes,
and they want to go and spend all day long at the water parks every day, that can get expensive for 3 or 4 days.
Well, if you have 4 children, that's 6 of you. That's $10 a ticket. That's $60 a day.
Yes.
And if you're going to be here 4 days, that's $240 free.
And believe me, if the kids are with you, they are going to want to spend every day, all day long at the water park.
Yeah, and in just 5 visits, you have your membership fee back just in Heritage Island.
So, oh man.
You know, and then you have the antique car ride.
Oh, that's fun.
And you get to ride those antique cars free. Your children do. And you have the carousel, horseshoes, shuffleboard, roller skating, and then you have free tickets to the Great Passion Play. Now, Passion Play tickets are $10 each, and you get to have shuffleboard, and tennis is free. Use of those tennis courts absolutely free. Roller skating for your children.
Roller skate.
And of course, as I said, the Great Passion Play. We think it's the greatest passion play in the world, and you have free tickets, free use of all the pools at Heritage USA, and
so
boats, paddle boats.
You know, so then things that would cost you a lot of money, cost your family a lot of money if you were to do them. Just do just one time all the things that are here.
Tammy, the average family could not afford to do all the things that you could do free.
Not even
and
one.
Can you imagine? A one vacation would cost a family $1,100
easily.
And you have this vacation with inspiration the rest of your life. And of course,
besides, then they get to come and see the free the television show. Everyone gets to do that, of course, but that is an exciting thing about coming
television
to
shows,
live TV.
Camp meeting.
You don't see live TV a whole lot anymore.
Camp meeting every day, seminars every day free, and walking Main Street, and then this farm, just walking around looking at the animals, just as Vi was showing you, all the great animals at the petting zoo. Just walking around and seeing all the wonderful things here.
It's a wonderful place to come.
By the lake.
There
will be, I think, roughly we'll have 10 lakes here when we finish putting all the lakes in. We have a bunch of lakes already. And so it is just absolutely an exciting place to be.
You know, Jim, and after visiting Heritage USA, I really don't think people will ever be the same. You come here and see Christians from all over the world are gathered together here, and it just gives you hope and faith to go on, that there are other people of like faith and like mind, you know, that love the same Jesus we do, that are out there fighting the devil just like we all are. And there's a mighty army, Jim, that gathers here every single day at Heritage USA.
You know, and this is all built with wheelchairs in mind, the whole farm and everything. And so that means the elderly can walk around.
Oh, Grandma and Grandpa love it here.
And we'll have horses and buggies riding through the streets of the old town here. I don't know if I have a sketch of it. I think I had one here. I can't remember. We're going to be building 200 shops. We had a lot of wind here. We have 200 shops that are being built, and you will go down streets and down through the villages and down through the valleys in the horses and buggies. And we're building a town, Tammy. It's of the 1850s era of what 1850s to 1900s of early 1900s of the charming shops, the blacksmith shop, and then all the gift shops. You can just shop your heart out.
You know, Jim, it'll give your children a chance to see. Do you realize that some children have never seen a live cow? Some children have never had any idea what the old days are, and it's going to give us back some of our heritage again.
We have a long-haired cow. Isn't he a cute thing?
Oh, he's so cute. I'd love to give him a permanent.
Horses.
He's just darling.
So call us right now, and we'll show you some more. Listen, the 1100 Club is a gift of $1,100 to PTL, and you get to have all of these benefits of staying where you would like to stay, at the bunkhouse. You can stay at the farmhouse. You can stay at the 1100 Club mansion, or you can stay in the that's the 1100 Club mansion right there, or you get to stay in the camping area that we're having built just for 1100 Club campers.
You know, Jim, in every single place, from the bunkhouses to the mansion, all have wonderful, wonderful facilities. You'll be very, very well taken care of regardless of where you stay.
Tammy, the facilities here are better than you would get in most places where you're paying $250, $350 a night.
We have gone and stayed in hotels that weren't nearly as nice as even the bunkhouse, you know.
All over the world, the finest hotels in the world cannot even come up to what you're going to have here.
That's true.
And then the country club camping is just really out of this world. Let's find out what's happening on these telephones right now. Let's go to Pastor Dorrit.
Jim, it is so exciting, and here are many of our lifetime partners. How about it, lifetime partners? And so many great things are happening. Jim, we've just heard from some folks in Akron, Ohio. $1,100 lifetime membership, the 1100 Club. And Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 1100 Club membership. Encino and Bellflower, California, Long Island, New York, and Seffner, Florida. And you know what, Jim? I've been telling you that these clubs are not going to last as long as you think they are. And that's what's happening. This is going to be a very short-term club because so many people realize how valuable an 1100 Club membership is.
Brother Dorrit,
Yes.
not only do they get all these benefits that I mentioned, but they get
One of my favorite
1100
things, the
Club.
little checkbook.
We call them value checks.
Yes, that's right.
And that means you get back this year $1,500 at least if you use them in benefits in your value checks. And then next year, my goal is to make it possible, if you would like to have them, again, I'm believing God, and I've already figured out that we can do it, and things that you can use all over America and even in your own town, I want to offer to the 1100 Club people a checkbook valued at $5,000.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
But only 1100 Club members will be able to have that. But this is something special, and somebody figured it up and said, actually, Jim, you're saying low. It's up to $2,000 in savings in this book that you have already.
If you were to use
If
the
you
entire
use them,
book.
yeah. But most of it's right here when you come to Heritage, and you save it, like here at Sizzler Steak, you get another meal free.
You buy one and get one free.
You get a
which is
whole
really,
steak meal free.
That's a really wonderful bargain.
That's about $10 savings
Oh,
right
sure.
there. But you put all that on your family vacation. They have it. You can go 2 different days there to Sizzler Steakhouse, seafood and salads, you know, and you get a meal free every day.
Right.
And then you get a complimentary taco salad at Taco Loco. You get all kinds of food savings. If you want to eat at Main Street here, they've got $2 off from different meals there.
And at the beauty parlor, Jen, you can get money off a haircut or a permanent.
A permanent, or $2 off a haircut.
Right.
And then even arriving to Heritage USA, we have hotels, Days Inn of America. Several of the Days Inn, there's a whole list of them that you get special discounts. And let's see, Days Inn, you save tremendous amounts here. And then the hotels, even in the Charlotte area, if you want to stay there for full anytime, they get really major discounts. And then at the, I noticed the one at Disneyland, the Disneyland Hotel, they've told me now it's actually up to $108 a day savings.
My.
Can you imagine to stay at Disneyland for $36 per person?
But you have to be a member of the 1100 Club
That's
to
right.
do that, Jim, to take advantage of this. It's a wonderful,
And that's a room that would cost them about $150 a night. They're getting it for $36.
You know, and
as 1100 Club
and a family who has never been able to stay in a room of that price before would have the wonderful experience of staying in one of those nicer rooms. So it's exciting.
The Alicante Princess in Garden Grove, California, they're giving $55 a night savings. And they're always, that's just a few of them. And then the shops here, the Terry's Emporium,
right
$20, $10. All the shops, the Goodie Barn, giving a 20% discount. I can't know. He already gives 80-90% discounts, and now he's going to give an additional 20%.
I can't figure out how he's going to do that, but you can get some very good bargains there.
And then on top of that, Roe Messner Enterprises has a value check in here for $1,000 if you buy a condominium at Heritage USA.
That's
if you want them to live now, that's a very
help on
valuable.
that down payment.
Yes, sir. That's a tremendous thing.
It sure is.
In the villages of America here at Heritage USA, you can have $1,000 discount if you're a 1100 Club member. And really in the value checks, the best is yet to come. This is just the first checkbook. We're going to be issuing more of these checkbooks if you want them in the years to come. Every year, I hope to give you one, at least one a year, and maybe 2 a year, okay? So call right now. The 1100 Club is something that will never be repeated once this is over, and the Grand is full. The lifetime memberships are gone.
You know, Jim, so many people have said, well, in the lifetime membership of the Grand, they said, oh, why didn't we do it when there was a time? And then the other things that we've done, they'll say, well, why didn't we just go ahead and do it? Jim, this would be worth borrowing the money to do it.
Oh,
it would be worth going to your bank and borrowing the money to do this. You'll borrow money to buy other things.
That's right.
You know, and this would really be worth it to them. They'll be so glad in the years to come. There's some years you can afford to take a vacation. There's other years that you can't afford to. And the years where the leaner years are, where you won't be able to quite afford as much, you can come here to Heritage USA and have all of that taken care of for you.
Well, what a hedge against inflation.
It certainly is.
You know, this really can be worth hundreds of thousands
Jim,
of dollars.
I think back a few years ago how you and I would have given anything in the world to be able to take advantage of something like this.
Yeah. Well, you know, a lot of people, I think, are getting the different lifetime memberships as they go along in anticipation as when they retire.
Yeah.
I know there's several people who'll be able to spend a whole month a year because they have almost every club I've offered, they have each one of them. And then each time they come, they can stay at a different place.
Yeah, basically all they'll have to take care of is their food waiter here, which would be, you know, where if they can kind of, you know, if they buy the food at the grocery store and fix it themselves in their rooms, they'll end up with almost a
well, and with the value checks I give them every year, Mom and Dad, a retired couple, they're going to be able to live really like you'll say, you know, two can live as cheap as one. Well, with the value checks, you could almost do it because there's so many 2-for-1 meals in here. So that's a terrific thing. Well, Doug Oldham, what's happening on the telephones right now?
Well, Jim, we're having a good time on the telephones. I just grabbed a handful as I came out of the house. By the way, Bonnie's cooking, and it's marvelous in there. Here's an 1100 Club lifetime membership on Visa card from Virginia Beach, Virginia. Here's another Visa card, lifetime membership, $1,100, coming from Stuart, Florida. Here's one for $1,100, a lifetime membership, also on Visa card. Here's a Visa card, $1,100, coming from Parma, Michigan. And here's one I like, an 1100 Club lifetime membership on Visa with a note saying, if for some reason or other my Visa card is full, call me back and I will put it on another card. And then one more here. We've got an 1100 Club membership. This one is on MasterCard, and it comes from Hackettstown, New Jersey. And it just goes on and on and on. Here's a gift. Someone is giving the 1100 Club lifetime membership to a friend. And here's another one to a daughter. This one is coming from Medford, Oregon. And we just go on and on and on. All of these are 1100 Club memberships, and except for 3 of them, they are all on a credit card of one kind or another, which is a great help to us here at PTL.
All right, thank you, Doug. The reports are coming in, and people by the thousands are beginning to join the 1100 Club. This club will close out when we have all the room gone here, and this is the last major project we'll be able to build as far as for lifetime membership, so you need to call right now. Sam Johnson, what's happening?
I'm right here. We changed our positions a little bit, Jim. We're still here in front of the barn.
Well, that's your best side, I can tell.
Thank you. Let me... Crocodile Dundee, I'm not. But here I am. We're getting some more good reports. They brought me some because I can't handle the phones up here in the horse, Jim, but I'm doing my best.
All right.
Chino, California, $1,100 for the 1100 Club. St. Genevieve, Missouri, 1100 Club. And Springfield, Virginia, 1100 Club. And Fort Walton, Florida, all over America, 1100. They're putting that on the credit card. And here's one from Pomona, California. Our friends and partners out in California are really helping us, $1,100. Chino, California, $1,100 for the 1100 Club. Memphis, Tennessee, 1100 Club. Jim, it's happening. People are responding. And what a marvelous time to take advantage of the heritage that you and I knew so well.
All right, the phones are ringing, and you better call. And someone said, Jim, we don't have the $1,100. We're going to take them on first come, first served, but if you want to give $100 a month, you can do it over a 12-month period, and then you can have an 1100 Club membership at the end of that time. But you must call and reserve it, and if you're not paid up in time when they're full, we must take it by those who paid their pledge in full. That's the only way we can do it. We have to be honorable with those people. Now remember, when you give for the 1100 Club, you have your choice of the Country Inn Farmhouse. You can stay there in the beautiful Country Inns right here, located at Farmland USA. Or you can stay at the Heritage Grand Mansion. But anyway, anywhere you stay, that's your clubhouse as a 1100 Club member. You can sit there in the beautiful living rooms there, and the tea rooms and just have a wonderful time of fellowshipping with other Christians. Also, you may reserve a bunkhouse. We're building more bunkhouses with the 1100 Club members in mind. So we have Suite 6 in the bunkhouse. We're going to be going to the bunkhouse live in just a few moments. So we're going to have tours through there today, but right at this moment we're got our cameras in there. And at Farmland USA, there is so much to see, and we have under construction, we'll be building in a few days the buggy depot where you can ride buggies all over the place here at Heritage USA. The auction barn is going in over here, and all these marvelous buildings that we'll take you on a tour of. And maybe I can show you some of these buildings as we have a song right now from Derrick Floyd. And Derrick Floyd, where are you? Can you hear me, Derrick? I don't think he can hear me over there. Derrick he looks like he's over by Kevin's house from where I can see. And what's that? All right. Well, we'll see if we can get him to hear us in just a minute. But give us a phone call, 1-704-554-6000, and call us now because time is running out. Time is running out, and the 1100 Club will close when we are totally filled, when we can no longer, take any more, that we can no longer build in this area. So this is an important club. The clubs have moved faster than we had expected, and this one is the phones have just been ringing off the hook. And what we really need, too, is to make sure everyone joins the PTL Club. And let me send you this one-year Bible.
Yes, Jim, that's very, very important, because just because they join the 1100 Club does not make them a PTL partner. Is that true?
That's true. You have to be.
You do not become a PTL partner until you give your $15 a month.
Well, when you join the 1100 Club, you get those wonderful benefits, or any lifetime club.
And it'd be a shame not to be a PTL partner.
That's right, and that's the money that keeps the ministry going every month. And plus, you get 10% discount on your food. Then you get 10% discount on your gifts in the gift shop, the Bibles,
and when you become a
PTL
Club partner, we'll send you the one-year Bible, which is really an exciting thing.
Yes.
Read the Bible through in a year. And I think, Jim, at one point or another, all of us have said, I would love to read the Bible through. And sometimes you feel kind of embarrassed if you haven't read the entire Bible through. So with the one-year Bible, you can read it through in 1 year, and it'll just do something for you. When you read the Bible every day, it does something special for you. The Bible says, thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. And you just never know what you're going to need for that day in God's Word that'll help you get through something that you may not have gotten through so well otherwise. And so you need to become a PTL partner. When you send your first $15 a month pledge, we'll send you the one-year Bible. You don't want to be without that.
Right. So you can actually put your renewal, this month's pledge, in the mail and just say, Jim, I'm renewing for 1987, and we'll then send you your Bible as soon as we get your $15 for your first month to let us know that we can count on you coming through.
That's right.
Well, Derrick, can you hear me yet?
Yes, Jim, I'm here.
There he is.
I'm standing here with a bunch of great partners. You excited about Thanksgiving? Huh? Yeah. And I have a handful of 1100 Club memberships starting. Hold this for me, please. All right. Starting in Rainsville, North Carolina, Los Angeles, California, Fort Wayne, Indiana, Wallington, Connecticut, Rock Hill, South Carolina. We're no address on this one, but also 1100 Club membership, Washington, D.C., Eric, Pennsylvania. Yes. $1,100. $1,100 Club. What am I saying? 1100 Club? $1,100 Club. Yes, pledging. And that's all I have here.
Why don't you sing a song for us?
I'd love to. I do that best. No ground, we're giving up no ground. We got a cause worth fighting for. Together we're not gonna take no more. No ground, we're giving up no ground. We're absolutely, positively glory bound, and we're not giving up no ground. Can you feel the lateness of the hour?
And can you see the battle going on? But just don't give up when you stumble. Soldiers lose their way. Just tune your ear to always hear when the trumpet sounds. We're not giving up no ground. I said no ground. We're giving up no ground. We got a cause we're fighting for. The devil, we're not gonna take no more, no ground. We're giving up no ground. We're absolutely, positively glory bound, and we're not giving up no ground. Amen. Sometimes compromise seems like the best way, but never when beliefs become involved. I said you can't light a candle and hide it from the world. So make up your mind to shine when night is all around. But we're not giving up no ground. People all around us, they have opinions, offering advice they think is wise. But we know there's a difference in what's right from wrong. So hold tightly to the truth that you've already found. But we're not giving up no ground. I said no ground. We're giving up no ground. We got a cause we're fighting for. Devil, we're not gonna take no more, no ground. We're giving up no ground. I said we're absolutely, positively glory bound, and we're not giving up no ground. I said no ground. We're giving up no ground. We got a cause we're fighting for. The devil, we're not gonna take no more, no ground. We're giving up no ground. We're absolutely, positively glory bound, and we're not giving up no ground. I said we're absolutely, positively glory bound, and we're not giving up no ground. Yeah, like that.
That's a positive song, Jim. And you know, if we are going to go forward as Christians today, we can't give up any ground. The devil is fighting for the ground today.
That's right.
There are people on television right now having telethons against Christian television, trying to get Christian television off the air. It's really awful what's happening. But, you know, if we Christians will just hang in there and say, we're not giving up no ground, devil, this is the time that we have to get in, that we have to fight, and that we have to go forward in the name of Jesus.
Amen. Amen. By the way, you know, we have such a festival going on here. We want to invite you to come be with us through Sunday. And we've had all the arts and crafts festival booths here, and they're just everywhere in the big barn. You ought to come on down and be with us if you can.
Wonderful arts and crafts.
We have a special gift of one of our Christmas ornaments for everyone that visits the Big Barn Auditorium Crafts Festival. We're going to send you, or not send you, we're going to give one to you as you walk in the door. Everybody that walks in the door can pick out one of these beautiful, they're worth between $5 and $10 each. They're very, very lovely. We hope everyone will go by the Big Barn and pick it up. And we have a big midway with rides, all kinds of Ferris wheels, merry-go-rounds,
lots of things to do
and
today.
all the net proceeds go to Fort Hope. Operation Cover-Up, that cover people, to cover sin, to cover them with warm blankets and cover them with a roof, you know.
And Jim, I'd like to say that the Crafts Festival is all indoors.
Yes,
and
it
so
is.
you don't have to walk outdoors, and so if it's cold in your area and you want to get warm and you still want to shop and have fun, the Crafts Festival is all indoors. They have absolutely marvelous things, and they have wonderful things for Christmas gifts, wonderful things to decorate with, anything that you can imagine, clothes, and every kind of thing you can imagine, jewelry, all kinds of things at the Crafts Festival, and you'll be sorry you missed it if you don't come on down and do some shopping.
And 20% of all of that goes to Fort Hope. So we're excited about it. Fort Hope is moving up. I mean, Fort Hope is, Phase 1 is all done, and we're building Phase 2 now. There's Fort Hope on your screen, and the building on the far back is under roof and ready to be finished. We had to stop, but we need to finish that new house, of bunkhouse, for the guys there, and we've got about 3 or 4 more to go, and the fort can be finished in this next year if we keep moving along this way.
And the one is so close that we could get many more men in off the street immediately if we could go ahead and finish it in just a few weeks.
Just a few weeks, because it already has its roof
and
on.
it's getting cold. It's getting very cold all over the nation right now, and we need to get those men in and off the street.
Well, we're not just giving street people a blanket or a coat.
No.
We want to do that to every street person for December, and we want to feed them. And we're feeding people right now as I speak. In fact, over 800 centers now are feeding people all over this country and giving them clothes and all these things. But what we need to do is get the street out of the people and to change their lives. And we're training these people from the street.
In this program, I believe, Jim, in our program for a year. And after that year is up, they're back into taking care of themselves again, going back to their families, becoming a responsible citizen. Oh, I think that's probably the most rewarding thing in the whole world.
This last week, the auto mechanic shop opened.
Yes.
We're teaching them how to be auto mechanics. We're teaching woodworking. They've already turned out some marvelous wood items.
So when they leave here, Jim, they have a profession. They have something that they can do.
And they also are learning farming, how to grow food, so they can be self-sufficient. So it really is working.
Jim, and they're really getting ministered to, too. Also, the ministry that they get, they become solid
They're
Christians.
being born again.
Yes.
That's so Goodman, what's happening on the phone?
Oh, darling, beautiful things are happening on the phone. People are calling. They're joining this 1100 Club. It is so wonderful. They're hearing everything you're saying from Deltona, Florida, 1100 Club, from Omaha, Nebraska, 1100 Club, from Yulee, Florida, 1100 Club, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 1100 Club, Maitland, Florida. Honey, they're coming from everywhere. People want in on what's happening at Heritage USA.
Well, read a couple more of those. It sounds exciting. They sound like these phones are jamming up. What's happening?
The phones, honey, they're jamming. The people are going to call. They better hurry. From Coots, Texas, 1100 Club. Baltimore, Ohio, 1100 Club. Palm Springs, California, 1100 Club. Howard, are you believing this?
I'm listening.
Maryland, 1100 Club.
I was wondering who that good-looking boy was with you there.
Huh? Say it again,
I was wondering who that good-looking boy was standing with you there.
Some handsome dude walking up here. You ought to see who all is around here, darling. They're everywhere. People are everywhere.
Where are you? I can't even
I'm
see
over
where you...
Kevin's house, darling.
Ah.
I mean, Kevin is right behind me, aren't you, darling?
Hi, Kevin.
Yeah, baby. Hey.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, pull back that camera a little bit. Let's see who's all there.
Oh. Everybody's here. Come here, Carolyn. Carolyn is here.
Hi,
and
Carolyn.
Kevin are here.
Carolyn, I understand you tested out the sidewalk.
Did you test out the sidewalk?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was out testing out to make sure they're all the right angles out here.
Huh?
Yeah. I understand Marla Gibbs has been over there running through the house with you.
Marla Gibbs has been over here. She has been everywhere. Her and me have been having trouble keeping our eyelashes on and everything. But, honey, that's not the important thing. You ought to see all of these beautiful people that are visiting here and all of the people that are on the phones calling, trying to get in on all of the pretty things that are happening at Heritage. The 1100 Club, it's just unreal, darling, the things that are happening, the people that are calling. And
all
people
right.
better hurry, they better hurry. Marla, come here, baby. Things are happening on this 1100 Club. Marla, here she comes. Hi.
Please welcome Marla Gibbs.
Baby. Are you understanding what's happening? Have you been hearing what all's happening at the 1100 Club?
There's something else. I tell you.
It's unreal, isn't it?
It really is.
Can y'all hear her?
No.
Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute, darling. Here, Marla.
Just have her talk into your mic.
Talk right here for a second. Talk.
There, child.
Tell them about this 1100 Club, Marla.
Child, the 1100 Club is something else. I mean, you should see what's going on here. I just been through Kevin's house, and I've got some 1100 pledges here. You're going to have to hold this, honey, so I can move these pages. 1100 Club membership from Jacksonville, Florida, Richmond, Virginia, Augusta, Georgia, all of these 1100. Orlando, Florida, Charlotte, North Carolina, right here at home. Baltimore, Maryland, Lebanon, Connecticut, Baltimore, Maryland again, Hemet, California, my home area, Nello, South Carolina, Reston, Virginia, Newalla, Oklahoma.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
Smithtown, New York. I mean, from everywhere. When you get here, you are going to love it. It is fabulous.
I understand.
South Holland, Illinois, Asheville, North Carolina.
What?
Asheville, North
Wait a
Carolina.
minute, he's got to ask us something.
Ask Marla. I tell Marla that I heard that she has a membership. Is that true?
Jim said he hears you got a membership. Is that true?
Oh, yes, honey. And so has my Aunt Vera from Detroit, Michigan.
Oh, really?
Yes.
She's here
I
using
told
it
her
right
before I
now.
came in, she said she
She's
had sent
hearing
her
you
my...
talking about it right now.
Is she?
Yeah, she's hearing you.
Hi, Vera.
You know, Vestal and I, we have so many memberships in this place, I think we're going to have to just move over here.
Well, it's not a bad idea. That's why I brought my grandson, Mill, and my son, Dorian, and my other two children were supposed to join us. They had to cancel out at the last
But
minute.
see,
I want them to see this because it is fabulous.
It's fabulous. And everybody that wants in on it better get on the phone quick.
Oh,
Yes.
yes. Call right now. Give them the number.
All right, thank you. We'll be back again in a minute. That's Marla Gibbs and Howard and Vestal Goodman. And Marla joined the club the last time she was here, and she's here using their membership, their lifetime membership right now. She's brought 10 members of her family here.
Yes.
To be with us.
And we're glad to have them, Jim.
And,
They're great group of people.
Isn't it fun?
Yes, it
Uncle Henry, what's happening over on your report? Where are you, Henry?
Hey, I'm out here on the barge. I've got a whole handful of 1,100 club memberships that have come in from Ashton, Pennsylvania, and Lake Oswego, Oregon. This lady calls in from New Smyrna Beach, Florida, and says that she is going to take a 1,100 club membership. And this one from Canoga Park, California, 1,100 club membership, and she's putting it in her daughter's name in Phoenix, Arizona. And from Chillicothe, Ohio, 1,100 club membership, St. Paul, Minnesota. Jim, people are calling in from all over the United States and saying, we want that 1,100 club membership, and we're not going to take any chance on missing out on it. We're calling in right now. So, Jim, I am so thrilled at what's happening here right now during this 1,100 club membership campaign. I just don't know what to do except say, call now.
I know this is Henry Harrison's kind of place.
Yes.
He likes country, and
You
this
better
is
believe
just a little bit of country with a lot of nice places to stay. So if you want to join the 1,100 Club, it looks like people are just taking it by the fistfuls
Well,
today.
you know, Jim, not only can you have country here, but you can have uptown on Main Street, too. You've got the best of both worlds right here, and I'm not too much of a country girl myself.
Well, we have all the most beautiful...
It is. It's best of both worlds.
Main Street at Heritage USA, of course, is covered. So rain or shine, you're warm or you're air conditioned
That's
in the
right.
summer. And
if
we
you want
have...
to go have a lovely meal, you can go to the places that
Heritage Court restaurants.
Yes.
We have 7 restaurants
Yes.
right now and more to come.
Yes.
In fact, one of the beautiful restaurants is going to be located right there, Tammy. See that spot right across the lake from us right there?
Uh-huh.
The Old Mills restaurant will seat hundreds of people, and it will be an actual working mill. The Old Grist Mill restaurant sitting right here
Yes.
on Lakeside at Heritage USA.
And Jim, if you want a real special evening, you can go to the dinner theaters. We have dinner theaters performing almost every night with some of the best talent you will ever find anywhere.
This month, we have a different dinner theater every
Yes.
single night. Last night, we premiered a dinner theater, the Wonder of Christmas, and they tell me it was the most marvelous evening, and it's a fantastic
So, Jim, if
production.
you want to just get in your farm clothes and roam around, you can do that. Or if you want to dress up and shop and go to a special dinner theater, you can do that. So the best of both worlds right
That's
here.
right. So right now, it's almost time to say goodbye for this hour, and so if you want to join with us in membership, you can call to pledge your $15 a month, or renew your pledge of $15 a month, or write it in the mail to us, and we'll send you the PTL one-year Bibles. We receive your first month's pledge to let us know that you're really sincere about it. One crooked group sold 70,000 Bibles from one ministry. They should have been put in jail
Yes,
for
they
it, but they
should
don't
have.
do that. If you do things against religion, it seems
Yeah.
today it's open season, but they took and burned about
What a
70,000
shame.
Bibles that they got free.
Yeah.
And so we can't send things out anymore unless we know that people really want them and are sincere. We can't let the crooks destroy the freedom of religion in this country. So we know that you don't mind doing that, to send that first month's pledge, and we'll mail that to you right away, because we know the crooks don't do anything. They don't. And so the honest people have to do a little bit
That's
more
true.
because of people who are dishonest. Okay, so call right now. I look at the big line over there, Tammy. I
Oh,
think they're
my.
waiting to go over, because as soon as we leave this segment, we're going to let the people go into the bunkhouse. And this is grand opening week
Oh,
of Farmland USA, Phase 1. We've had so much rain, but today the sun's
Oh,
shining, and we're
thank
so
God.
thankful for that. And remember, when you join, You get your choice of staying at the Heritage Grand Mansion.
There they are, Jim.
Or the
There's that big
bunkhouse.
long
That's the
line.
bunkhouse. One's up, another one's being built right now. And Farmland USA is moving along. We're open officially. Phase 2 is going up at this time. And you can stay at the bunkhouse, City 6. You can sleep in the Heritage Grand Mansion in style. You get reservations there. Plus, that's your clubhouse. The main floor of that is all rooms for just sitting around. Beautiful. 2 big, huge living rooms with fireplaces. And then, of course, the beautiful Country Inn farmhouse. They're beautiful. And they're going to be country decorated with 2 double beds, rooms just like the Grand, only done in the country style. Fine country. You'll love it. And then you have your membership passes. You can get a picture membership card when you come here. And your 1100 Club card will come to you. And then your guest pass card for you and the people you have with you in your room. And what you'll have then is free while you're here on vacation. You have free use of Heritage Island. You just tack this on your kids, put this on one of their buttons like this, and they can walk right in and out. In and out then. They can go to Heritage Island, and they can go to other things there. And you get all of these things absolutely free while you're here. Antique cars, carousel, horseshoes, paddle boats, passion play, roller skating, swimming pool. And then, of course, the Mary's Workshop, valued at $300 every year, free. Just go 5 times, and you've got $1,500 savings. Then you got the book of coupons to get back another $1,500 if you use them in there, and we hope to give you a book next year that'll have $5,000 worth of discount coupons in it, so you really can have savings galore. Well, things are happening. Sam Johnson, I understand the phone just won't stop today. Is that right?
You're right, Jim. I'm over here inside the chicken shed at the moment. Even got a turkey left over from Thanksgiving. And they've been calling from McLean, Virginia, 1100 Club, from Lexington, Kentucky, Highland Park, Michigan. They're calling from all over America. Keep calling.
All right. What a treat for the children to be able to see all the animals. They can go right in the pens in the petting zoo and pet deer and pet all these fun, wonderful animals. Well, our time's gone.
Families don't miss out on this.
No.
You'll be so sorry.
No, and this will all be gone in probably just a few weeks or maybe even days, the way the calls are coming in. Call, write, telegram, but let me know that you'll be a part of the 1100 Club and especially the PTL Club. We need to hear from you.
We do.
God loves you. He really does. Bye-bye for today.
Praise the Lord, see the things that He has done. Praise the Lord, for the battle has been won. Together